I found this on the web for who is the top ranked recruit in the country. Check it out.
Back at it again with another episode of Uncloded Recruit. This time we're on episode 6. We got a real special guest. Introduce yourself, man.
What's up, guys? I'm Alexander Lofton, man. I'm from Buffalo, New York. Me and D played on the same team for a couple years, so it's a blessing that he asked me and I asked him to be on this channel.
Awesome. So you're from Buffalo, New York. When did you start playing ball?
Oh, man, yeah, I'm from Buffalo, New York. I started playing ball when I was 7, and it's crazy because I always loved sports, but I really ain't had no intentions on really playing sports. It was just kind of my dad just took me out there, man, and after that, it was history. I kind of just fell in love with it, and I wasn't really always the best, or when I first started, I wasn't as confident, but I figured it was something I can be good at, something I can really work on.
So what grade was that? What grade was that you started playing ball?
I think that was like first grade.
First grade. Okay.
So, back at home in Buffalo, I mean, a lot of people be playing when they 5, 6, so they trying to get out there fast. I mean, sometimes the parents just want some free time, but it was like, man, it was just something to do, man, and then just end up falling in love with it at a young age.
Okay. When did you start taking football seriously? Like when did you like, man, this can really take me off, you know what I mean?
Well, really, it just started like when I got to like right before high school, man. It was like, so 7th, 8th grade year, I started seeing myself change, and a lot of people just was in my ear, man. And it was like, man, you really got a chance to be good at this. You know what I'm saying? So once I started hearing stuff like that, it gave me the confidence and just gave me the determination to try to take this thing to the next level.
Okay. So it sounds like you're in high school. People were hyping you up. You know, you can see it too. You're like, man, I got a little bit of talent. This can really go far. When did you really start? I know your recruiting process was different. When did you get your first offer, and when did you know you had to go the JUCO route? Like, what did that look like for you?
It's crazy because so I started off at a Catholic school, St. Mary's in high school, man. I just was trying to be different, you know what I mean? I just said, man, we're about to go Catholic ball, try to bring a few guys out there. And it just really didn't work out, man. It just, all my friends I came with, they all ended up getting kicked out, and it just wasn't what I expected. So I transferred to a school back a public school back in the city, man, Bennett, where we pretty much changed the program around, bro. Brought a few guys that I played little league with or little loop, you know what I mean? And we just kind of changed it, bro. And I kind of wish I went there my first 2 years because it was so much different, man. I loved the atmosphere. Everybody thought it was a ghetto school, but guys on the team, we was all determined to change, you know what I mean? My senior year, we ended up going 12, like undefeated 9-0, and we got upset in the championship game at the Buffalo Bills Stadium. But it's so much different, bro, up north. Like, you guys down south, y'all have like 75 to 100 players on the team, man. Our varsity team, bro, we got 35 guys, man. 35 guys, D. And you know what's crazy, bro? Everybody play both sides, man. It's like, man, you don't get no break. Only people that get a break on the team is the offensive line. Coach didn't like them playing both ways. So it's like, it's so much different, bro. And I was obviously under-recruited, you know what I mean? I didn't go to all the camps, bro, because I just didn't know about them, you know what I mean? So I was already behind at that. So I'm like, man, I don't know. I had some nice film in high school, you know what I mean? So it's like, I didn't know what was next. So it was a couple junior colleges, either stay home at ECC or go to this junior college in Albany. So I ended up going to Hudson Valley. That's where I started my career. I didn't have no offers, you know what I mean? I went to Hudson Valley, bro. And that's where it kind of got started. You know what I mean? It was guys, bro. It's like 40 DBs, bro. It's a lot of. See, at Hudson Valley, it's like upstate New York. It's like in Albany. It's the capital. You know what I mean? It's right around there. So it's like a lot of New York City guys, and they just think they're so much better than everybody else. They're cocky. So I came in at the bottom of the bottom, bro. And I worked my way up from the top, bro. And it was just
DBs. That didn't throw you off at first. 40 DBs, that's a lot of DBs, bro.
Bro, it definitely threw me off, bro. Especially this is my first time being away from home, bro. I'm 4 hours away. I'm kind of homesick. There's a lot going on, man. It's a new environment, so I'm trying to get acclimated and adapted to that. while having to compete with all of these guys. You know what I mean? Competition brings the best out, and all I can say is, man, I was ready, and I worked my way up, bro, and I just kept proving everybody wrong. And they like, man, who is this cat, man? You from Buffalo? You know what I mean? And every time I just tell people, man, you got to be from Buffalo. You got to have a different mindset, bro. You got to have a chip on your shoulder because we really ain't got nothing, bro, as far as sports-wise. And it's getting better now, but, man, you got so much to prove. So I worked my way up, bro, and I started. And after that was history, bro.
Okay. So let me ask you this, because I'm not that too familiar with Buffalo. You think, like, Buffalo and even up north, like, y'all slept on when it comes to football? It sounds like you got hidden gems everywhere that you just got to, like, they got to be exposed to the right camps, the right recruiting protocols and things of that nature. It's just like you guys don't get to shine like the guys from the South, like Florida, Texas, California, all the guys out there on the coast. You feel like y'all slept on a lot?
Man, absolutely. But like you just mentioned, man, you just mentioned some big powerhouse football states, which is understandable, where there's a lot of talent, man. Obviously, I got the chance to be in the few states that you just mentioned, but it's like we definitely slept on in Buffalo. Like, yes, we got some guys, you know what I mean? Like, we got some people that could play at the next level, like college and, like, you know what I mean? But it's like some guys in the city, they don't give it all they got, or, you know what I mean, they always making excuses. But those guys that's willing to take the next mile or the next step, man, we got some gems that can play, bro. And it's like we really get slept on, you know what I mean? Everywhere I went, every city that I went to, I use that as motivation because they're like, oh, you from Buffalo or you from up north, man. You can't play no ball. So I'm already looked at as the guy that, that don't have what it takes. So I just use that as fuel, man, and just gave it all I got. And usually, I mean, everywhere I went, not to be cocky, I earned my respect. And that means a lot to me, you know what I mean? Because I just want to show guys from my city, the younger class, the class that's underneath me, that, I mean, if you give it all you got and you work hard at something, man, you can achieve it. And that's just not with football, that's with anything. You know what I mean?
Gotcha, man. So, like I said, man, like that's what it sounded like. Just you guys had hidden gems out there. You was one of them yourself. You balled out. So, how you're at the JUCO level. You got 40 DBs. You're competing. You're kind of a little bit of homesick. A little bit. It sounds like. So, how'd you make that transition to finally get offers and start? How'd you make your decision to the ACU? Like, what happened throughout that process?
Oh man, I got so much, man. It's a timeline, man. Let me tell you a little bit. So it's like, I started at Hudson Valley, man. I played my tail off, like I told you, man. I didn't come in as the starter or the guy that, I was under recruited. But so I played there for a year, and I had a good year, man. I started all games, but so after a year, I'm like, man, I want to go bigger, bro. Like, this is a D3 junior college, man. We not that good, bro. In order for me to get get my goal, which is to go Division I, bro, I have to leave here. So I ended up being academically ineligible anyway. So I had to leave. I lost my financial aid, so I went back home. Just went to a junior college back at the crib and just got my grades up. Due to having a bad GPA at Hudson Valley, I had to sit out a year. You know what I mean? So that was already my redshirt year because my clock was already going. And after that, man, I just had to stay home for a year, man. I was stressed out, man. I didn't know what was next. But then, so I sent out my film, my high school film, combined with my year of college film. And another junior college hit me up, bro. I went to Independence Community College, man, where I stayed there for a semester, for a year, I should say. And it was good there, man. The competition, bro, was so much different. You got a lot of cats from Florida, Texas, Georgia, all the big states. So now this is changing. This is my first time being, I'm in the Midwest, but, man, there's nothing but Southerners around me. So I had to adapt and change my mentality. But, yeah, I was like second on the depth chart. I was behind two good guys. Dude named Ray Buford, he's really good. He went to Minnesota, then he ended up going to New Mexico State. And my boy Slim, he ended up going to Colorado, and now he actually got a chance to invite with the Atlanta Falcons. So those guys was in front of me, so it was nothing but competition. And I was working my tail off, I stayed there for the spring, bro. I really didn't like Coach Brown, man. He just, as the guy last chance shooter third season, you can just tell by his attitude and how he go about things. So we just didn't really see eye to eye. I never got a chance to meet him. You know what I mean? He the one that didn't offer me a scholarship. It was the defensive coordinator, who I really love. But I just like, man, if I stay here, I don't think I'm going to get what I want. You know what I mean? So, bro, I went back home, bro. Again, I finished out the semester, got my grades up. I'm like, man, I don't know what's next for me, bro. I'm like, man, I don't know, man. I'm stressed out. So I was about to go to school. Oh, wait, no, before that. So then I was supposed to, I'm good, man. I hit up Iowa Western. It's another school in the conference. Bro, I got a date. I'm about to leave out. I already told my mom, you know what I mean? My mom is always behind me. I'm like, man, I'm about to leave. Bro, a couple weeks before I'm about to leave, Iowa Western said, bro, I can't come. They already got enough guys during camp. So basically, bro, I'm back to stage one. I'm stressed, bro. I'm like, man, I'm about to hang it up, bro. Maybe it's not for me. So now I'm about to go back to school at home, bro, another junior college. And this is just my last resort. I don't want to do this at all, bro. I don't want to be home. These guys are not good. It's like I don't have nothing else. So long story short, I met this guy at Independence. Really good friend of mine. He talked a lot, bro. I always used to think he was lying, bro. You know what I mean? I always thought, you know what I mean? He just always, I'm from the booth, you know what I mean? All of this and all of that. I just didn't really listen to everything he said. But he like, man, I told him my situation. I'm like, I'm stressed out. He at Dodge now because he ended up leaving Independent as well. Mm-hmm. So he's at Dodge. I'm like, bro, I'm at home. I don't want to be here, bro, but I don't have nothing else. He's like, man, Butler, they need some DBs. A couple of their guys went down in training camp. So they looking for guys. I can shoot you his Twitter and all of that, and I can send his film to you. So he sent my film to the coach, bro. And they hit me up in 2 days, bro. They offered me the scholarship. They said, man, they need me here in the next week. Damn. Bro, I took a 27-hour bus ride to El Dorado, Kansas, bro. Not knowing nothing, bro. 27-hour bus ride. Just took my stuff and just straight left. And
how was that, man? Like, I mean, it's like I'm in my head, I'm trying to calculate. So you've been to 4 different JUCOs. That's what it sounds like. Oh my God.
3 for football. 1 was just a community college that I just got my grades up back at home. But yes, bro, I went to 4 different junior colleges, bro. That's why I feel like any situation I ever get in, bro, I feel like I can get through it, bro, because I done been through so much, bro. I just struggled, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like, bro, I always got that chip on my shoulder, like, man, you got to work hard or it'll be gone. And so I got to Butler, bro, and I wasn't the guy there neither. I mean, the first 2 games I set out, bro, I'm like, bro, did I just waste my time? Did I just come take a 27-hour bus ride for no reason, bro? But, man, we was in a heated battle against Iowa Western, bro. Corners wasn't showing up. He like, man, put Alex in. Put Pudgy in. Bro, the game speed is so much different from the junior college I went to, bro. I was rattled, bro. But once I got in there, bro, the second play of the game, bro, I caught an interception, bro. And after that, it was history, bro. That's all I needed to do, bro. And I made a name for myself, and the rest was history, bro. So after that, I had a great year there. That was my favorite junior college. I love Butler, man. I love the coaches. I love the atmosphere. I love how prideful they are with football, man. They take it so much serious, man. It's a community. After that, I had a few scholarships. I had Abilene Christian. I had SEMO. I had Sacred Heart. So I had like 5 FCS offers coming out of Butler. I had Western Illinois. So it's really between Western Illinois and Abilene Christian University. I went on a visit because everything was last minute because I was waiting on Miami, Ohio to offer me, but they didn't offer me. So it's like I went on a visit to Western Illinois Friday, and the next day I flew out to Abilene Christian. So I didn't even, you know what I mean? It was just a quick transition. Yeah. And, bro, I just went to Abilene Christian because I promised Coach Brown, like, okay, if you give me this scholarship, bro, the least I can do is be a man of my word and take a visit. You know what I mean? I was already hooked on Western Illinois. They had a winning program. You know what I mean? They in the best FCS conference. So I'm like, man, what can Abilene Christian have? I went down there, bro. fell in love with Coach Brown, the way he talked to me, and just the confidence he instilled in me, and just he spoke highly of me. And what really got me, bro, is when we did our PowerPoint towards the end, when they just telling you about the school, they said, man, within six months in your field, you will have a job after you graduate. I said, man, football ain't gonna last forever, regardless of what happened. I need that opportunity. I need to know when I graduate from college that I'll have opportunities like that in whatever field I win in. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm trying to, break this down, man, because, like, it's not every day you see guys go JUCO the JUCO route. But in my opinion, man, it seems like you met so many people and you had so many different experiences to compare and contrast from this JUCO to this JUCO, and then from this school, this visit. And how'd you keep faith and how'd you stay strong throughout that process? Because me personally, I would have been like, man, is it, like you say, is this for me? Like, how'd you, like, that takes a lot of, like, willpower, a lot of motivation. You sit out for a semester or a year and you go to this junior college and then that, you don't really like that, and then you go to another one. It's just like, how did you keep the motivation to keep moving forward? Because at times it seems like you can get frustrated.
Bro, it's so easy to get sidetracked, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I did a couple times. I questioned, like, bro, man, is this really for me? Like I told you. And it's just like, bro, like I told you, you already know my situation. I got a son, bro, at home. So he's still young. He's 4 now, but he was younger. So it's like, man, I'm trying to show him the right route. You know what I mean? Whatever you do in life, don't ever give up. So if I gave up when it got tough, how I'm gonna be able to teach him how to not give up when things get tough if I gave up? You know what I mean? So I had that in the back of my head. And I also have a great support system where whatever I do, my mom might not always agree with me, but she always gonna support me. Like, regardless of whatever the situation is, she gonna support me, right or wrong, true or false. So just having my son as my motivator and just knowing I got a support system that's gonna believe whatever my intentions are, I mean, that's what got me through it, you know what I mean? And it's always going to be bad days, you know what I mean? But you just got to think of the positives, man. You got to outweigh the pros with the cons, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people thought, oh, you're doing this or you're doing that, or it's not going to work out. But you just got to use that all as motivation. And I think that's what I did, bro. And I'm really appreciative, you know what I mean? That's why I love telling people my story, you know what I mean? Because I wasn't always the most recruited. Nobody know who I was. But I used my determination and my work ethic to get me through things when things got tough.
Like I said, man, I think that's so awesome because, the thing that stood out to me was like when you said they did the PowerPoint and showed you your degree and how you would be able to have a job once you got done with ball. And you having a son, it seems like, Pudgy, it seems like you're so more mature than a lot of guys your age because it takes a lot of willpower to know that you got a son back at home and you taking these chances, going to these schools and trying to ball out and do the right things. It takes a different mindset. It takes a man to think like that. You can't be thinking that as a kid because you have a child. You have an actual son that you got to provide for and take care of. And he looking up to you, even though he was young at the time. You didn't want to say, oh, well, dad quit on me or this and that. And I think that's something that really pushed you forward and helped you with your football career as your son and your family. And like I said, man, I think that's awesome to hear that about your story because it's very unique. A lot of guys can't say they went to, 3 different junior colleges and played ball there. You know what I mean? You've seen a lot of different guys, a lot of different coaches, a lot of different systems, and you adapted, and I think that speaks for itself. And so speak to me, obviously you chose ACU. So you get to ACU, how's that? How's that different? How's Texas different from New York?
Oh, man, Texas is so much different, man. Like we talked about earlier, obviously starting off with just the people, man. Up north, people are more mean and just come off on a bad way, you know what I mean? Whereas in Texas, they so much more friendlier, man, more welcoming. I love the weather, man. It's definitely a switch, bro. I just loved it, you know what I mean? It was a smaller city, so not too much bad things was really happening, but first ACU, I'm like, man, what am I getting myself into? It's like, man, it's the middle of nowhere. I'm like, man, I don't know, but man, we gonna rock out because I know I'm thankful and I done been in way worse situations, so it can't be that worse. So I came in, like I told you before, with my other junior colleges, I always had to prove myself. You know what I mean? always had to work my way up to the top. But it was like when I got there in the spring, we had a few injuries at the corner position, so I came in as a starter. You know what I mean? The spring ball and OTAs and all of that good stuff. So it's like I kind of got sidetracked to what I really came for, you know what I mean? And my grind and everything, because I was already starting corner, you know what I mean, coming into the spring. So it was my position to lose. Mind you, I mean, I made a great name for myself. Everybody loved me out there and stuff like that. But I'm so used to being at the bottom and working my way up. And that's why I use it as my motivation. So it's kind of, I had to find something else, you know what I mean? I had to find something else to tune me in so I can have that same drive. So at times I struggle with it because I wasn't used to it. But overall, I think my time at ACU was amazing, bro. I met a lot of good people. It was a great opportunity. I feel like what I've learned there is going to help me be successful in the real world. I really have plans on going back out to Texas. That's my dream place. That's where I want to ultimately live at. There's so much opportunity out there, and I'm destined to get back there in the next couple of years. I won't be home for too long. I'm probably only going to stay here for a year, if that, and I'm just going to stack my money up and just be here with my son and just try to give football a shot for a year. But if not, I'm going back. I'm going into my profession. That's why I try to tell a lot of my friends and people who play sports. Football defines me. Football is my passion. I love it dearly. It got me to where I'm at, man. I have to take out no loans, but football don't define me. You can take football away, and I'm still going to be successful. And that's what I try to tell a lot of cats. Football is not the only option. Sports is not the only option. There's other ways to be successful. There's other ways to help your family out. There's other ways that you can motivate others. You know what I mean? So that's what I really be trying to tell people, and that's what I really got going for myself. And ACU was, I would say it was more pros than cons. You know what I mean? I appreciate everything I've learned there, and it's definitely taught me a lot.
Got you. So I know you were training for pro day, and you were going through that process, and then the COVID and quarantine stuff happened, and it affected a lot of dudes. And I was talking to one of my coworkers about this. We were talking about, I was like, man, the draft came. I was like, man, the people that's going to suffer is the kids from the smaller Division I FCS programs, or the D2s or the D3s or whatever. The kids that, the hidden gems that go 6th, 7th round in the draft or get picked up free agency because the scouts come to their pro day, they ball out like, oh, this kid run a 4.4 or whatever, or he got the size or the length, or he's strong, or this and that. His film stand out. How did that impact you when you were trying to make that transition? And do you think you'll be in a different state of mind if we weren't in the quarantine and you had the opportunity to have a pro day and go through that?
I feel like the pro day definitely would have helped me, like you just said. Like the smaller schools, the D1AA, the D2s and D3s definitely need pro days to solidify their spot, like in the 6th or 7th round, or just to get an invite to a rookie minicamp. I mean, it just kind of sucked because, man, like I just told you my whole story, you know what I mean? Just at least, like, for all I did to the game, at least I wanted it as I just wanted a combine. I mean, not a combine, just a pro day invitation, you know what I mean? And it's funny because I went home for spring break. Our pro day was the next week, D, and I haven't been back. That's the crazy thing about it. We trained our butt off. It was 8 weeks training. We trained for 7 weeks. And the next week was our pro day, man. That next Monday coming in was the pro day. We was doing it at Tarleton. There's supposed to be 12 to 24 scouts there. We all prepared. We all ready. But, man, in life, man, everything is not going to go your way, bro. You got to be able to adapt. So right now I'm just training back at home. I really want to get a CFL tryout, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to keep working until hopefully the world opens back up and hopefully everything go as planned. But if not, like I told you, bro, I'm on to the next thing, man. I did a lot with football, man, and I'm appreciative to the game and the sport, and I always will respect it. But I got to move on, you know what I'm saying? And it's not the end of the world. But, yeah, definitely as far as I think it will help a lot of people out, man, because it kind of sucked because those coaches and those NFL scouts didn't get an opportunity to see those guys, you know what I mean? Those people they had on their 6th or 7th round, you know what I mean? They need to see those smaller school guys. So it really kind of hurt them because they didn't know as much. All they had was film, and maybe they was questionable on the person. That pro day could have helped them out. So it kind of sucks, but what can we do?
Yeah, I definitely agree, man. Like once I seen that, man, I was like, man, a lot of guys it's going to hurt a lot of guys because pro day is what they live and eat off small schools. And I think the biggest thing, Pudgy, for you, bro, is just like I want to say thank you for hopping on the channel and sharing your story because I think a lot of kids can benefit from your story because we live in a time where everybody wants instant gratification. They want things this quick, bro. You had to go a different route that you definitely did not think was going to be possible. You didn't think was going to get you where you wanted to go, but it just happened that way. You stayed focused and you worked, and it was never easy. That's what it sounds like. It never was easy. But it seemed like you paid off. You got your degree. You're still going to grind for a year and put yourself in a position where you can still try to pursue the CFL or the NFL, if which one happens. If that don't work out, then you're going to basically just, enter the workforce or become a coach or whatever and put yourself and provide for your family and then share your story. And like I said, I think that's awesome, bro. I think you're better than that, bro.
Yo, bro, yeah, bro. I appreciate it, D, for having me, man, on the channel, man. That means a lot to me. And like I told you, bro, it's like, I love football to death, bro, but that wasn't my biggest ultimate goal was to play Division I ball. And I checked that list off last. I just want to really help and motivate the next generation, bro. That's why I really want to be a coach or like I really want to do like player personnel. I just want to be there for them for whatever situation they go through. I mean, speaking that I've been through so much. You know what I mean? So I can coach them and I can help them with regular life situations. You know what I mean? Just try to steer them in the right direction so they don't have to go through as much as I've been through. I mean. And like I told you, everything I went through, I'm appreciative of it because I feel like that made me who I am today. And it's just like I got so much other things that I want to do, bro. And just only time will tell, man. I just gotta stay positive, man. You're gonna have a lot of bumps on the road, and that's what happened with my college career. And I had to keep thinking, man, what was my reason why and why was I doing it? So I think that's what really got me through it. But I appreciate you for having me on the channel, bro. It means a lot to me for real, man. And I just want to let you know, man, you're doing a good job, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. It's not going unnoticed.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you, Pudgy, for hopping on, man. And with that, man, we out.